these are the piloncillos. I'm going to use 5 of them because I want it to come out syrupy. And then we use clavos, not from outside, but they have these kind of clavos. I put a handful of clavos, okay? A handful of pepper, whole pepper. You buy the peppers at the stores, but I got these from Mexico, so they come like this. I put a handful. Anise, and this is what it's called, anise seeds in English. And I put, this is the taste of licorice, actually. I put like a handful of that also, okay? I use 3 hojas of tomatillo, the leaf of the tomatillo. 1, 2, 3, and 4 I'm gonna put, okay? Onion, and I put strand, big pieces of onion. Like, I'll just put like, for example, like this much. I don't put too much because it's just to give it some taste. Then it's gonna ask for canela. I break it in half, put it in. This one I'm gonna break in 3 pieces because it's fat. Okay, and that's it. And that is gonna be the syrup and the liquid that you're gonna use to mix the flour. And that's it. It's gonna boil for like 30 to 45 minutes. And if it looks still light, I'm gonna let it boil for an hour. It's straining. Let it cool down and then strain it. Wait, because I don't want to go like an hour and 10 minutes for it to get this syrupy, but it's still not that syrupy, but still it's ready. We need only egg yellow. So look in the bowl, I'm separating the white with the yellow in I have a 5-pound bag of flour. I'm only using half of it, 2.5 pounds. And this is what I do. I'm mixing, I put 8 eggs in here, okay? And now I'm going to get my flour, and this is all the egg white. You can make an omelet with it or whatever you want to make, or throw it away. And now I'm going to put this in there. I need a little bit, just a little bit oil. Vegetable oil, okay? Not any harsh one. I'm only going to put a little bit. Oil, just, okay, just a little bit to get it together. And then I'm going to put, now this is the miel that we boiled for like, it was an hour, and this is to make your masa. Look, I'm trying to make my masa now. Actually, I'll show you guys it right there. Make my masa so I can start rolling now. And you'll feel the thickness on the masa with the egg. Okay. It would get like this, watery, but if it gets too sticky, put a little bit of flour on it and it won't get so sticky. That's how you get it off your hands. This is how, and it's almost done now. Look, it's almost done. Because it's not sticking to your palote. Palote is over 56 years old because my dad gave it to my mom when she was back at home, when she used to make us tortillas when we were little. Mama gave it to me. Let it dry on one side, then let it dry on the other. And then I'm gonna only fry one so that you guys can get the hang of how to do it. So you take your little balls, make your little circles, and then you start laying them out on the table, laying them out one after another, and then you turn them when you put tortilla in, and I'm kind of spinning it so that it could get all the oil around and get hard. I just turned it. When it gets about like that brown, turn it, because they start getting brown even when they're not fried. So you don't want it too hard. Look, it's almost done. Look, it's all wobbly, but when you have it right there outside, then it will get hard. And you start lining them up. You start rolling them out. I'm just doing them. You're supposed to let them dry out. I'm just doing these so that you guys could get the hang of what it looks like. Just start sizzling them. But they're better when they're dried because they don't get as much oil and they get really nice and crispy.